And before we dive in, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars goodness. Uh, so I guess uh, ever wondered what truly makes Obi-Wan Kenobi such a beloved figure in the Skywalker saga? It and he's more than just a wise old Jedi. He's a constant presence, weaving through events from the Republic's fall to the rise of the rebellion. We first meet him as a collected Jedi Knight, then watch him evolve into a general, a mentor, and ultimately a guiding light for future heroes. Um, but just how much do we really know about this iconic character? Um, Throughout films, animated series, and live action shows, Obi-Wan reveals different facets of his steadfast nature, and he's investigating mysteries in Attack of the Clones, leading troops during the Clone Wars, enduring heartbreaking loss in Revenge of the Sith, and offering patient guidance in A New Hope and Obi-Wan Kenobi, or A Million Times of Operating Location. Um, it's a career that touches nearly every significant era of the saga. A key piece of Obi-Wan's combat prowess lies in his mastery of Form 3 Seresu. This lightsaber style focuses on defense and patience, seen in his clashes with Count Dooku, General Grievous, and Darth Vader. He absorbs pressure and seeks opportunities instead of engaging in risky exchanges, which explains his resilience in battles in Target. The Clone Wars series showcased his defensive style in extended engagements, protecting his allies while outlasting opponents. Form 3 truly shines on Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith, where his footwork and control helped him navigate the perilous duel across catwalks and through lava. Obi-Wan's journey began as Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice in The Phantom Menace, striking a balance between the Jedi Council's rigid rules and Qui-Gon's more intuitive approach. And following Qui-Gon's death, he defeated Darth Maul, becoming a Jedi Knight and accepting the responsibility of training Anakin Skywalker, honoring his master's final request. By Attack of the Clones, he's a trusted Jedi Knight, leading independent investigations. By Revenge of the Sith, he's a respected Jedi Master, participating in council briefings and commanding major campaigns. It's a steady progression from student to leader within the order. And the bond between Obi-Wan and Anakin is central to the story. Obi-Wan trains Anakin from childhood through the Clone Wars, imparting discipline while navigating a relationship that becomes both powerful and fragile. The Clone Wars shows their partnership, where Obi-Wan sets an example and Anakin frequently pushes boundaries, which often impacts their later choices. Years later, on Tatooine, Obi-Wan resumes his mentorship with Luke. In A New Hope, he introduces Luke to the Force, provides Anakin's lightsaber, and sets him on the path to joining the rebellion. The mentorship doesn't end there. Guidance continues even after Obi-Wan's physical departure. Through his voice and presence, Obi-Wan's battles are legendary, most notably his victory over Darth Maul on Naboo, and his later confrontation, ending Maul's quest on Tatooine in Star Wars Rebels. His duel with General Grievous on Utapau showcases his tactical brilliance, forcing the cyborg into a retreat, ending it with blaster fire rather than a lightsaber duel. The duel with Anakin on Mustafar stands as a pivotal moment for the galaxy. It's a battle of former brothers, a clash of familiarity and skill, ending with Obi-Wan stopping the threat. And the later rematch in Obi-Wan Kenobi adds a layer of complexity to their shared history. And again, beyond combat, Obi-Wan is a skilled investigator and diplomat. In Attack of the Clones, he uncovers the Camino cloning facility and the clone army. He uses questioning and attention to detail to connect disparate clues. He's also adept at using the Jedi mind trick, exemplified in A New Hope, when he passes through a checkpoint in Mos Eisley. This technique, also seen in animated stories, helps him avoid unnecessary fights and gather intelligence. Following Order 66, Obi-Wan watches over Luke from afar under the guise of Ben. The series Obi-Wan Kenobi explores this period, revealing how he maintains a low profile, earns a living, and only intervenes when needed to protect Luke from Imperial attention. It fills in the gaps between the Jedi's fall and the Rebels' rise. He maintains tools, knows the terrain, and vanishes when danger arises. This daily discipline and restraint is what ensures Luke's safety on a world frequented by smugglers and Imperial patrols. Obi-Wan's missions bring him close to Duchess Satine Kryze of Mandalore, highlighting their history and a bond formed during a time of political turmoil in the Clone Wars. This relationship pulls him into conflicts with Death Watch and Maul, demonstrating his commitment to those he protects. Qui-Gon's teachings don't vanish with his death. In the Clone Wars, Yoda discovers Qui-Gon's ability to maintain consciousness after death, a technique Obi-Wan eventually learns. It prepares him to his fate after the battle on the Death Star. And I think Obi-Wan Kenobi shows him reconnecting with Qui-Gon, completing a journey started on Naboo. This allows him to guide Luke as a voice and presence, passing knowledge down through generations of Jedi. During the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan commands the 212th Attack Battalion alongside Commander Cody, and campaigns on Christophsis, Geonosis, and Umbara showcase his ability to coordinate large-scale operations. The Clone Wars expands on his rapport with clone troopers, revealing his respect for their individuality and his adaptability in the face of a changing battlefield, explaining his earned loyalty, which invites his earned battle in his set quote. Obi-Wan's iconic lines have become part of Star Wars lore, anchoring major moments. Hello there has become a signature greeting. His warnings to Anakin about absolute thinking during their final confrontation on Mustafar remain powerful. Even after death, his voice resonates. In The Force Awakens, he speaks to Rey, and in The Rise of Skywalker, his words join other Jedi voices, encouraging her. This illustrates how his character continues to shape new heroes. What's your favorite Obi-Wan Kenobi moment? Share them in the comments. Let's see which scenes left the biggest impact on everyone. Why did Obi-Wan cross the road to get to the Force? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,